Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're off to an awesome country, a small one right in the middle of West Africa. It's called Gambia, and even though it's tiny, it's full of surprises and beauty. Come with me as we uncover 10 amazing facts about this hidden treasure. Get ready to be amazed, because even though Gambia is small, it's got incredible things to see, just like the biggest continents. When we first see Gambia from above, it looks super different from other countries. Imagine a thin line of land, like a green ribbon, stretching over 200 miles. That's the Gambia River, and it's super important. It gives life to the whole country, shaping not just how it looks, but also its history and culture. Gambia's unique shape is because of its past, and it's actually the smallest country in mainland Africa. It's almost completely surrounded by Senegal, like Africa's giving it a big hug. But guess what? Inside this little piece of land, there's a whole bunch of cultures, different plants and animals, and people who are famous for being super friendly. But let's go beyond the map and discover the hidden wonders of this awesome country. Our adventure in Gambia is just starting. The Gambia River flows peacefully towards the ocean, and it helps not just the land but also a ton of birds. If you love seeing birds fly and hearing them sing, Gambia is the place to be. Over 560 types of birds live in this small country, which is a lot even for bigger countries. Imagine a bright kingfisher diving for a fish, or a big African fish eagle soaring through the air, its call echoing over the water. From tiny sunbirds that shine like jewels to huge pelicans gliding above the river, Gambia is a beautiful show of birds. People who love birds come from all over the world to see this. They come to see rare birds, but most of all they come to see how many different kinds of birds Gambia has. Our trip now takes us to an island full of history, a place that reminds us of important things that happened in the past. Kunta Kinte Island, which used to be called James Island, reminds us of a sad time in history, the slave trade. This island is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, which means it's very special. It's near the Gambia River and was used to trade slaves for over 300 years. This is where many Africans, taken from their homes and families, were kept in terrible conditions, waiting to be sent across the ocean. Today, the island reminds us of their strength and honors, the millions who suffered because of slavery. When you walk through the ruins of the slave houses, you can almost hear their sadness, their stories carried by the wind. But Kunta Kinte Island also gives us hope. It reminds us that African people are strong and never gave up. It's a place to think, to learn, and to promise that such terrible things will never happen again. But now let's focus on something happier, because Gambia is known for being welcoming and friendly. Along the sunny beaches of the Atlantic Ocean, Gambia gets its nickname, the smiling coast of Africa. And it's true. As soon as you arrive in Gambia, people greet you with smiles as warm as the sun. The people of Gambia, with their laughter and kindness, are really good at making people feel welcome. Whether you're walking through busy markets, visiting small villages, or just relaxing on the beach, you'll see smiles everywhere. It's a feeling that makes you feel like you belong, like you're at home. This warmth, this genuine happiness in welcoming visitors is what makes Gambian people special. It goes beyond different languages and cultures, and it stays with you long after you leave. Gambia's warmth isn't just from the people, it's part of their culture. This small country has many different groups of people, and they all contribute to its traditions, languages, and art. You can hear traditional music everywhere, and each beat tells a story about Gambia's past. From the beautiful sounds of the kora, a special harp with 21 strings, to the exciting beats of the tama drums, music is super important in Gambian culture. If you visit a local village, you might see a traditional dance performance. The dancers' footwork, the colorful costumes, the catchy rhythms, it's an amazing experience. But it's not just the music and dance that's special, it's the stories they tell. the history they keep alive, and the feeling of community they create. It's about celebrating life and showing how strong the Gambian people are. Our exploration of Gambia takes us to a place where nature and culture come together, where the wind whispers stories of the past. This is Makasutu Culture Forest, a place that shows how well the Gambian people live with nature. Imagine walking into a forest with tall palm trees, their leaves creating shade above you. Sunlight peeks through the leaves, making patterns on the ground where old roots twist and turn. Here in this peaceful place you can enjoy Gambia's natural beauty and learn about the traditions and beliefs that have been passed down for many years. Local guides who know a lot about the forest take you on trails, teaching you about the plants, how people fish, and the old beliefs that connect Gambians to nature. As we go deeper into Gambia, we see something that tells us a lot about the country's economy. Huge fields covered in green plants. This is the peanut, a small plant that is very important for many Gambians. For a long time, growing peanuts has been a big part of Gambia's economy, helping many families and shaping the land. During harvest time, you can smell drying peanuts everywhere, a smell that reminds people of hard work and food. People are trying to find other ways to help the economy, but peanuts are still a very important export. It shows how important farming is, the challenges that some countries face, and how strong the Gambian people are. Our adventure now takes us into the wild part of Gambia, where nature is in charge. River Gambia National Park, a group of protected areas along the river, shows us how many different plants and animals live in Gambia. Imagine floating quietly on the river early in the morning as the forest wakes up around you. Here you might see chimpanzees swinging through the trees, their playful sounds filling the air. Hippos cool off in the water, and crocodiles rest on the riverbanks, reminding us of how old this land is. River Gambia National Park is important for protecting animals, a safe place where they can live, and something that makes Gambian people proud. But Gambia isn't just about nature. It's also about competition, the excitement of a crowd, and the challenge of strength. Here, traditional wrestling is a big deal, more than just a sport, it's a celebration of culture. Imagine this, a sandy arena full of excited people, the air buzzing with anticipation. Two wrestlers, their bodies shining with sweat and decorated with traditional symbols, circle each other, staring intently. The crowd goes wild as the wrestlers fight, cheering and shouting. It's a show of pure strength, speed, and skill, showing how strong Gambian people are. But wrestling in Gambia is more than just a sport. It's part of their culture, something they're proud of, and a celebration of strength, skill, and community. As our trip through Gambia comes to an end, we think about the one thing that has been amazing throughout our journey: the kindness, generosity, and strength of the Gambian people. From the smiles that welcome you to the warm hospitality you experience everywhere, the people of Gambia represent the true spirit of their country. They are the heart and soul of this land, their stories part of its history. They have faced difficulties with incredible strength, welcomed change, and held on to their traditions with pride. It is their spirit, their strength, their belief in a better future that makes Gambia truly special. So, as we say goodbye to this beautiful country, we take with us memories of its beauty, its culture, and most importantly, the warmth of its people. Gambia, even though it's small, has touched our hearts, reminding us that the smallest places can hold the greatest treasures. Thanks for watching. If you liked learning about Gambia, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing facts from around the world. See you next time.